Hey, everybody. Man chasing the dream of science here today. We're going to do more. We're going to play. We're going to build more factory. We're almost done, right? Almost done. In fact, I want to look at it again. I want to get into this game, and we're going to see how much we've done. How much left do we have? If we look, so very close. So very long. Where is Where is the creatures slaughtered? Where is biters? Is it not here? These are just creatures. No, there's kills. Okay. Actually, we are far worse on the animals we have internally than we have externally. Than the biters are. The biters would be a liberation, except for Irving. Irving's in charge once I leave here. Irving's going to show us the true way. Anyway, what are we doing? Where's my notes? Too much phosphine. Oh, please tell me this isn't what I think it is. Okay, come on. Let's go take a run. Too much phosphine. So I looked around a little bit after the last episode, and it turns out we've done good. And the way doing good manifests is now we have all the wood that we need here. It's flowing in great excess. It's wonderful. And the problem is we can't get rid of the phosphine. Now, this is a problem of fluid dynamics in that the phosphine does exactly what we want of it from it over here. And that is it becomes phosphoric acid. And this phosphoric acid is what we need. But we don't have a... We went lazy. And when we drug this west, it was... What is this doing? What are you doing? What is your purpose? So this is an underflow right here. So maybe the problem isn't what I think it was. I thought it was that this was just being used... Oh, so this is pulling this way. When, in fact, the real consumer is the other way. So, yes. We are mixing purposes of lines right now. We have the in going through the outdoor, and the outdoor going through the indoor, and some things are coming in through the ceiling tiles. It's got a knife. We don't know what's going to happen next. It's really exciting. And the core problem is that this guy needs a lot more phosphoric acid. And we're taking everything that can be produced by the main phosphoric acid maker. And it's moving at the speed of I have too much phosphine. So what we actually need to do is bring in phosphoric acid on biofluid. It's really weird to think about. Phos. And this will supplement. It's going to be an addition. It's not the whole thing, it's just an addition. And then you are going to underflow, and you'll help. You're here to help. Oh, less than 20. And we can see there's plenty coming now. They're far away, so we're going to have to wait. Then this just has to tie in right here, and this will supplement the phosphoric acid at this point. And hopefully it's enough to keep it pumping constantly. Alright, maybe we've done good, maybe not. We're just going to take that away, and now it's going to fall into need more americium stream. That gets an exclamation point right now. That is it's no longer a wondering, it's a knowing. It's probably the bottleneck of the entire factory at the moment. Oh no, the bottleneck of space science. The bottleneck of the entire factory is elsewhere. Good, ethanol has arrived, so we're working our way through this. We are spinning and winning right now. That is fantastic. Means we're making the Timmy phosphate. And for a brief, shining moment, just a tiny space of a twinkle, Everything is going fine right here. And this isn't going constantly, which is a problem, but it is going. You will go eventually, right? Oh, it went while our back was turned. Anyway, we're just not here. Let's take a look at it, actually. Americium. So this is the stuff we need. This is the stuff of the factory. Right now it's going just fine. And we're trying to make it go just a little finer. Alright, I suppose. How is hyperfabric? Right over here. Being made? No. Missing americium oxide stream. As expected. How many hyperfabrics do we have? Here, just go deliver those. Why? Don't know. We should see a nice spike in energy usage, though. This is without any of the quantum whatever's going. So, that should be nice. What's next? More resveratrol. Oh, we need more pulp mills, I think. And we have those. So let's just... This is chasing the U, right? I think so, anyway. I think that's what we're hung up on, but maybe we can go check after this. We'll go walk everything, but I know this is a concrete problem. It's on my chores list, so I might as well just take care of it, right? It's probably the most important thing in the world right now. Probably, maybe. Alright, so, resveratrol. Resveratrol is kind of pegged, kind of not. Why isn't this guy? You probably need to be doubled. Okay, we're just going to do that. This is how we approach all problems. Weight. And then circuit condition. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Okay. Nice. And we will make sure it is not input which is the problem, which is going to be important, because we're about to make this go much, much... It's a nice purple. Much faster. I mean, is just a raw double good enough right here? Because the bottleneck is ultimately going to be... Oh, we don't even have these hooked up. You don't even know what the bottleneck is. Okay. These guys will get... Huh. I'd planned for this at some point. I had a plan. Can you imagine? Isn't that amazing? So we're obviously going to rip through this as fast as possible, and can't be prodded, which is unfortunate. But we double speeded it, and we doubled the amount of Yatoi fruit coming in. So this probably counts for something? Maybe? Let's take a look. Resveratrol. So hopefully it's more steady. Well, it's probably not even more steady because of in fact, we just doubled input and then we doubled the speed, which should be is delivered faster. Hopefully that's all we need. Okay, we have to downgrade this now to watch. Excellent. Alright, so this will be good one day. Or maybe it won't be. I'm leaving now. Maybe we should watch Milfy. I don't think it's had enough time to do anything. Well, we are close enough that we can just go take a look, right? Not going, no emeries. Oh, let's click on this. This needs tritium. And nothing's coming. And this needs americium. And nothing's coming. So we don't have enough. We need more americium, and then we'll be using more tritium, and then we'll have 2 problems finished. Why isn't this going? Explain yourself. Need ethanol. Is ethanol... It's on the way. The fact you've stopped says we need more of you. Ethanol has been a problem. This, because it's not allocating a creature, means we are not well supplied. Oh, there we go. So, we have learned nothing. Great. How about we go look at Arquad honey? Arquad honey should be doing fine, right? Aramid fiber. Aramid fiber is being made. Aramid fiber has a guy dropping. We need more chlorine. Not super thrilled about seeing that, but it's full up now. Is this on biofluid? It better not be. Oh, it is. Ooh, that's a bit of an issue now, isn't it? Anyway, do we have aramid fiber in stock? We do, and that guy's almost full. Okay, so this is fine-ish. There are ways in which we can interpret this as being possibly in a way okay. And if we go down there... Oh, we're almost there. So here we are, completely backed up, completely filled up on honey. The honey problem is solved. Okay, good. We can check that off. Science appears to be going. Let's go bask in the glory of our inevitable progress. Moving right along, just printing those animal samples. Everything's going good. We even got a guy waiting to drop. In stock strongly right now. So that's good too. Everything's good over there. And so we should have science click back on relatively soon. Probably going to get 2 techs this episode. Probably, almost certainly. The only problem is the next one I'm going to get is going to be a fairly long one. Am I going to see an ethanol problem if I look over here? No, we don't have an alcohol problem. You have an alcohol problem. So, next, we did this. We're watching this. We can do that later. Watch Guar. Guar? Guar. And this is great. We have Guar in stock, but very little. We've got one guy coming. And we're missing a lot of Guar beans. How are we doing on Guar? Guar. I do not like this wave we have. Why are we so wavy? Now we boosted up right there. And now we've got some sort of interference wave. I don't even know what this is bottlenecking. Why do we need this? I don't understand. It's not military science. That's now different. So, if we have a wave, this says we have not... What's the better Guar recipe? Guar 3, it wants... Oh, doesn't this swap soil for stand? And we're not doing it because it's so much bulk on the belt. What we really want is... I don't know. We want something else. Something that's not this. That's a lot of Guar. But at the moment, we need more soil. So we have some sort of soil wave going on. We have plenty of soil over there. I'm seeing soil not readily available in many places. So it appears that 6K is not enough. So it must well and truly be 8K. And we'll add in another one right here. Okay, I said add in. Excuse me. Right there. Is that hooked up? Are you? Yes. Alright, so now we're just piling the dirt on this belt. It's actually kind of dangerously full over here. There's a danger of not being able to put enough ash on the belt. Which we can... Oh, we do it on both sides, so I guess that's about as good as it can get. Alright. Soil pressure has increased. And again, we are at the maximum amount of guars that are allowed on a belt. And there's guars coming off right here. And we're completely... Oh! That's why it's collapsing. We need more guar transport. Okay. Okay. This is on the way to a new and glorious future. Alright, you do that. No, I said do that. So, that's kind of excellent. And it suggests that we need to speed these guys up quite a bit. Okay. I wonder if I have any tools that can help me with this. There. Just go as fast as possible, friends. 2 terawatts. Where's the rest of it? So the output is full. You're trying to put more beans on the belt. Only they... So I guess we go up to... I don't know if this is right. I really don't know if this is right. This was all a artifact of having done too much on this side of the, on one belt. This is the fact we've got 2 products happening here. That is no good. So now we're going to have substantially more guar beans being shoveled in. Like substantially more. Like really quite substantially more. And we have kind of a... Well, I like how this belt is completely empty, mostly, of items that need to be turned into guars. So right here we have just a guar feed, and then if we come back here and check, it's almost all into guars and guar beans, guar products. That's, I mean, you can't really ask for anything better, can you? The fact that it's all at the same belt is just kind of a magic trick, honestly. And these guys are letting some through. Should I do something about that? Maybe, maybe not. I could always drag it down here and put more hands in. Sure. This doesn't actually solve any the problem, but it makes me feel slightly better, so okay. So hopefully now we are taking advantage of full guar production. We'll be back. We'll check on it again later. Science going? No. We should go check on that again. This is kind of at the end of everything, isn't it? I guess we have to go back and check on Americium again. Because we don't have anything left to do, which means I should probably go check on uplifting. Or seek out additional disasters. I think of those things I will choose uplifting. Why are you not going? Where is the Sarkoris? Why can we not hear the Sarkoris? Huh, are they really, really dense? We have over 1,000 on the belt. The thing is, the belt's so long now. Do I have to jerk you all the way up? This isn't going to do anything. I mean, okay, it's going to do very, very little. Oh, here, you can just be completely unbounded. There you go. Because we adjusted this to do this. And that's different. But unfortunately, I see no Sarkoris. They have to be in a huge... No, there's no, that's chitin. That's ugly. That's wasted Sarkoris. Alright, we're going to take a look at that again later. But Who am I kidding? I have faith that the belt will bring what I need. I just have to be patient, right? So good. Let's go take a look at Americium, which is kind of the focal point of the factory at the moment. The place of maximum concern. And this is going. And we can't vent our peroxide right now. So that's where we are in this cycle. Again, an inefficiency mod would be great. Making lots of diamonds. Diamonds super pretty. And is the extra oxide waster over here doing its job? Sure looks like it. Is it fast enough? Nope, not even close. Alright, so that little trickles of plutonium peroxide are leaving right there. And so what we actually care about is this. Oh, they can't bring it in fast enough. That's unfortunate. Because every delivery, like of the Chorecocks. Well, wait a second. We're out of Timmy phosphate. That's our limiting reagent at the moment. Oh, I know what I didn't do. I didn't put like a check valve here. And then you're also underflowing. There. In fact, you underflow to 50. And then we'll put a tank here to underscore that. So we can buffer this a little bit. And then we'll take from this first, mostly. And then hopefully we'll start building up phosphoric back here, and it can be just used. This should be shut off, right? Yes. So we have this reservoir right here if we need it, but only if we need it. And so now we're eating all of the Timmy phosphate the second it comes in. And so the new bottleneck is these guys who can't get rid of the plutonium peroxide. So we're in this kind of cycle. Okay. So we have to, if we want to upgrade this again, we have to get rid of more plutonium peroxide. And are we having trouble venting anywhere? No. Kinda right there, but it's still spinning. Maybe I should find a way to stack these things up. I probably need to, because I probably have to make this all go faster. 17 gigawatts a pop. Yeah, where does the electricity go, friends? It's all about getting rid of the plutonium peroxide. Alright, there's plenty to do, and I'm not going to do any of it right now. We're just going to let this crank for a bit. That's probably all we need. Americium. Probably at escape velocity. No? Yes? They looked exactly the same because they're just exaggerated versions of each other. I wonder why it stopped there. And so we're making little drips of it. Over the last 10 minutes, it's been 400 a minute. It's like 5 a second. Is it? No, it's 8 a second? I don't know. It's single digit a second. I can't do math right now. Leave me alone. And as far as consumption, I should build out the rest of the antelope, the strangelet enclosures. And then these guys are eating 0.05 a second, so we're getting about half uptime on this, I guess. That's probably a problem. So we have 36 of those. We need 18 a second. 18 times 60. Excuse me, 60 is just over 1,000 units of waste stream a minute. And so that's going to be our goal eventually. Not right now, I think. Glad it's spinning and winning, though. So what was this goal even for? Like, why was I even interested in having this particular amount of americium oxide or the hyperfabric makers? Why was this important to me? That information is gone. Destroyed. Perhaps never was there to begin with. So Guar needs to be watched. Americium needs to be watched. We watched Milphy, Tritium, and resveratrol. We're done. We just have to hope that science will tick up soon. Okay. Alright. So how many of these antelope enclosures do we need? Looks like 24. Let's go pick those up and see if we can polish off that area. And with luck, strangelets won't be our problem anymore. We'll trade it for a different problem, which is almost certainly just waste stream. We have 24. Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. Then we'll have to probably put more stuff on the belt. Maybe. I'm just going to let it go, I think, because it's the belt isn't getting extended anymore. The sushi belt servicing strangelets for antelopes. Oh, I probably need to go get more antelopes as well. And that means cracking open. We have some over there. I can't remember how many. Let's go figure it out. Let's just run around in circles until something happens. That second tech is looking like it's not going to happen today. Didn't we not have a box of antelopes around here? I seem to remember just like sticking it around here. We'll probably do something about that in a second. Hold that thought. We'll clear out the bin. Do I see a box of antelopes around here? Oh, there it is. I knew it was here. Just didn't know where it was here. That's not going to be enough, but it's on the way. I wonder why these things don't use astonishing amounts of power, like 1 gigawatt each. It uses too little power right now. Alright, so we need just another flight of antelopes here. How are we doing on strangelets? Oh, that's nice. Here. This used to be very important, right? So go do that now. I kind of forget why I was pushing that forward. I kind of forget what I was doing. But it probably means something somewhere. It's probably good that I did that. Maybe. Alright. There you go. Oh, you already had a bunch. I think that might be enough. I think that's definitely going to be enough. Watch as it is not enough. We'll see. And then we are very close to getting the antelope upgrade for more strangelets. Should probably look over that again. Like the quantum folding is so very flavorful. However, we need barrels. That's unfortunate. All right. Barrels we can go get. That means we just put in 24 of them and they each need their own stacks. So that follows we need 24 stacks of barrels, which we have room for. Excellent. Then we'll take this all to the digestive system as we pass it, being efficient and on top of things. Digestive system going fantastic. This is one of my favorite areas in the entire factory. This whole system works so well. So good. 24 stacks of barrels now. No problem. There is too many barrels. We need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, excellent. And this, in theory, should finish off the antelope area. And it gives an extra, what, about 33% of strangelet production. And then we'll get the upgrade in a couple episodes. And that will give 50% more overall. And that should solve the strangelet problem forever, right? Hopefully. We're probably far beyond the strangelet issue right now and deep into needing more americium oxide. But it is an open question whether or not that's actually needed for the rate of science that I've been going at. I should probably try to speed it up, but that is flying very close to the sun. Normal person would just ride it out from here. Okay, a normal person would have flagged PV about 2 weeks ago. And I have just been kind of dallying. Going to check every box, get everything working, do things properly. I didn't come over 1,500 hours in order to get antsy with the finish line in sight. We will do it properly. All right, do these light up? Need navens, need stuff. Oh, you need stuff. Why are you all needing stuff? Are we missing inputs here? Why are we all stopped? Where are the navens supposed to be coming from? Right here, this guy. Oh, I bet you need... Whenever we see this, friends, we just add another one. I think that's has probably been needed for a while. So weight, circuit condition, weight 8. There you go. And that will help this a little bit, maybe, possibly. And then we'll come back and check on it. Here, let's add a task for ourselves. Watch antelope. No problem. Can do. So I think now tech should be going by now. I would think. Where are we? Only a half hour into the episode? Well, I gotta go uplift after this. And by uplift, I mean yell at Vrocks and Moondrops. Probably we're gonna add a few more Vrock corrals on. Science. We shall stare at science once more. And take a look here, and everything's great. There's the Sarcoris being made. I guess a problem is these guys are stacked, and we cannot grab the entire stack, can we? Oh, we can. All right, never mind. There is no problem, and this science is being made, and we have a ton of it, and you're on a timer, and I'm just gonna interrupt that timer right there. You're gonna fill that cargo, and it's all gonna vanish. And this should start science going. I should check on vat brains. This entire time we've been burning vat brains because what's the point? All buffers are empty, right, friends? There you go. That was what I was expecting. So, oh, vat brains are doing great. Unless it just arrived, in which case maybe it isn't doing great. They're being made at the speed of brain. Do I believe this is okay? I mean, these guys are going. I guess I have to believe, right? What other choice do I have but to believe? Meanwhile, this is perfect. We have plenty of waste material headed out. So, actually, this is kind of probably an issue in addition to all of my other issues. We likely do not have enough of any of this. But Logi Science is the gap, and it's going to come in a second. Then how many space science do we have? Quite a lot. Okay, so maybe we should go look at space science. See how that's doing. As we tour everything that is most important to us. I like how we're backed way up on simulation data. Need more plutonium, and that guy's coming. Oh, he dropped off oxide, probably waiting for strangelets, honestly. Probably need more Toxorus. That's not really what we need. Though we are printing a whole bunch of Simics. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you're waiting for more of the, yeah, okay, that's fine. What's going on with, well, that's pleasant to see. Then you don't have many. So why aren't we launching more Toxoruses, more cotton gut expeditions in order to get the Toxorus? And we're waiting on solar panel, which is, you know, what we'd expect. And we're waiting on multi-dot cells. Multi-dot cells are... Why aren't we making dots? Why aren't we making dots? We need Milfy. Oh, okay, so it all comes back to here. It's probably an enormous consumer of Milfy at this point. Now we have no aramid fiber. This guy is trying to get aramid fiber and it's not here. Didn't we just establish that aramid fiber was okay? Curious. We might not have enough chlorine. I don't want to think about any of that. Here. Quick break and then uplift time. Alright, let's go yell at plants. Some people talk to plants. I'm just going to yell at them until they do better. It's the Sergeant Emery approach. So we want moondrops. All that's left is moondrops. We're probably violating some karmic law by not... See, it hasn't gone even a little bit. By jumping directly to moondrops instead of reciting everything. In fact, let's go look at Kakalk. Our favorite. Why are you stopped? Why are you stopped? You're trying to get a hold of Adam? Adam isn't going for what reason? You're trying to get more DNA polymerase? How is this a problem? I mean, oh, Harquad honey was out. Okay, that's how that was a problem. All right, standing by. So what you need is more of these. And those are made over here. Off of this. And we have kind of caused ourselves some issues, huh? So I guess what we need now is just like this and this. And another caravan right here. And you go right there. And then that caravan is tended by a guy who is just like this guy, except one crucial distinction. You drop right there. All right, you go do that. And And I don't even know what I do after this. If uplifting is done, okay, beyond the my ability to do useful things with it. So we'll have to work that. Okay, don't look at that. It's evil. What I need is more level 3 moondrops. That's going to slow everything down, and we need 2 more moondrop areas, and then probably 1 or 2 more botanical nurseries. Oh, good. Tech is kind of okay. Finally finished that off. At least we are spared the shame of having an entire episode without a tech going. That always feels the worst. So, we are looking for over there. Okay. All right. The minimum level organization needed to achieve something that looks vaguely like success. There you go. And then you just have to be... Oh, you also need the this buddy. Rich biocrud. There we go. You guys just need to be not that. That was probably a cleaner pattern I should have adhered to long ago. There. And then 1 or 2. Probably 2. No, probably just 1. 1 botanical nursery and we'll make it work. Okay. And then after this, we will go upgrade Vrauks in a similar manner, unless they can find a way to persuade us otherwise. I can think of only one thing that'll do it. No idea if they'll go for it, though. There we go. So that was 2 utility scientists. Oh, and space science is all the way up to here. These guys are hiding a few underneath it, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, this one starts telescoping as well. So we want a space science, right? That is the last prerequisite before this guy, and this takes a while. Like, what does this even do? I haven't even looked at any of the greater Simic things. It's probably bad of me. And look, whole green line right here. It is creeping ever closer. Do I need more? More? All right, there we are. And then that's going to slow this down for a bit. And this is going to get materials in. You both need everything, huh? And we both need power. Hopefully going at triple speed actually does something. I mean, we only need... How many more? 2 more, and then it guarantees going forward. So this is definitely overkill. But that's how you have fun, right? So drag down, drag down. The problem is this isn't addressing the real burning questions of this layout, which is how do we handle the seeds and the overflow? Okay, that's in good. Then Decalin lined up with absolutely nothing. Great job on that. Good. And that looks weird, but I'm accepting that it's weird. No, let's not do that. Okay. There. Now we just need a few seeds to start it off. So again, we'll slow everything down. That's the price we pay. All right. So this will produce moondrops, and we need moondrops, and we need the seeds in order to feed that into there. So what we're going to do is this. we have line of moondrops going out, right? Moondrops. That's what happens, moondrops. And then it will have an opportunity. Actually, no. We'll use a weir system like we did with the fish. And then you must output to the other side. There. And there is our weir of moondrop level 3s. So what will happen now is the seeds will come in. This is more than a little ugly, but what can you do? That's some good spaghetti. There. We need an in here and an in here. And the seeds will come out here. And they'll have an opportunity to come in here and an opportunity to come in here. And then after that, they will go into the moondrop maker right there. So we need you to be like this. Is this a dramatic improvement? No, not really. It's tripling, but tripling isn't really terribly impressive, right? So it comes around. Yeah, that's on the right side of the belt. Okay. Okay. So you are highly encouraged to actually do it right next time. Oh, we actually haven't... No, that's not the right one. So we need 2 more of these guys. All right, you only have until end of game. Good luck. Oh, we have to do this. Oh, we also put moondrops out. Oh, so this is a little more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Ho ho. You will put the seeds there. You are seeds out. And then moondrop are on the outside. And we kind of need this to be preferenced. So input priority from that side. So it'll come out there. Yeah. And then we'll use these first. Problem is they don't go back around. So this is the wrong place for this. Instead, we want something like this. Scoot you forward a little bit. And these moondrops go back and get recycled. I'm pretty sure we just do this, right? And input priority from that side. And then output priority from that side. Okay, that works. And now all we have left is red and other red. The reds of shame. Which we should aim for up there, I guess. Which one's better to do first? Probably mushrooms. Okay, and then right there. Right there. Okay. Maybe organization is happening. Maybe. Ugly, but necessary, so I cope. Alright, maybe it's not ugly, nor is it necessary, nor is it even good. There. Better. Okay. Alright, so that's now working. This is now, in theory, working. I'd love to see this guy come back. He's trying to get... what now? Oh, you're trying to pick up finger fusion. So you're on your way back. Okay. Good. Yeah, I don't think science is going to make it here by end of episode. But that's the last of the Simic upgrades. I should probably consider those. I've been very dismissive of them. Here, let's take a look. We've got nothing else to do right now, right? Let's examine the intense transmutation upgrades. They all looked like side grades to me, except for the carbon fiber one, which was obviously great. We can take iron ore and just skip to unslimed iron and sponge iron. I don't know if that... For one thing, it makes 2 products. I'm not counting hot air because it's used so rapidly. But if either of those jam, then I've got problems. So this is already kind of complicated to think about. And I don't feel like I have a problem with iron processing in order for this to solve. This is okay, I suppose, because copper solution is just on its way to more copper, right? And this is just highly questionable. I look at this and my brain shuts off. Like, it's probably really good if I was more intelligent. So, okay, there we go. Meanwhile, we got free carbon fiber from coal. That is amazingly good at every stage. No regrets there. Don't even look at anything else. So here we've got what? We take borax, raw borax, and then gadolinium strip solution. That's expensive. And it makes gadolinium crystals out of it. It's probably worthwhile, but it's tying together 2 products I'm not sure need to be tied together. Maybe good as a supplemental section, but this is just a mess. This is just a mess right here. Why would I want to do this? I don't even know where chromite pulp stage 6 fits. Is that something I need? Is that a problem if I introduce more of it? I don't even want to think about this. This could be the greatest thing in the world, but I would never know because I don't have a gadolinium problem and I don't have a chromite problem. I don't understand. And then we go straight to molybdenum pulp. So we take the ore, we get the dust, and we get gadolinium crystals. This is probably pretty good. 5 barrels into 9 crystals. That's probably okay. Why is it this going? It's about the same thing. This is probably not bad. But I don't have a problem right now for it to solve. So there you go. And then we have, you want me to give you bio ore, something that decays, and you give it back with bio oil. There is 0 chance of me doing this. This is so confused. I don't even want to think about it. What would you even do? And this is, do you have problems with nickel? No. Use this bio ore catalyst, basically. Like, maybe the nickel carbonyl is actually good, but I look at this and it's like, this is probably pretty dumb. Now, lead ore is expensive. That's one of the things that I don't think this recipe appreciates. Lead ore is actually the expensive part of the lead processing chain. And this is so very weak. And it's going in a dozen different directions. I don't know, guys. And this thing we're researching now, titanium ore and vanabins and biosample and coal dust. Why is the coal dust there? Why? Just to go into titanium purple and depolymerize. It's making 3 things. This is not useful. It really isn't. Because I'm going to have to... No, it's just not useful. I'm pretty sure the depolymerized organics can be just burned, but everything else is a problem. Yeah, they all just have the same problem. Nexolite and vanabins into Nexolite matrix. This isn't terrible. This is probably be used, but it's got the same problem of many, many different byproducts. Don't like any of that. It's complicating what I need to be simple. All right, what now? You better not be out of science by the time I get there. No, it's something different. It's because we've eaten through all of the bones? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, it seems to be doing just fine. It's just flickering. And that's just fine. Okay, don't look at that. Everything's okay. It's a specious U. Right here, we've got 1, 2, 3. Nah, why aren't you going? Why aren't you going? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, you should probably be unburdened by your restraint. Yeah, that hasn't been going very much. Oh, we're up to 3. All right. Okay, I think we can wait. I think we're doing just fine right here. I think I may need to make a disposal system for all these guys. But I do not believe we have any actual problems. Can I just do that? Standard disposal system. Can I copy paste it from somewhere? Be even lazier. Oh, we have a line. Okay. We can do that. Drag it all the way this way. You know what? We're not even gonna respect the line. Then upgrade. I want you to mulch these rocks. They're not even getting harvested for their formic acid. That is how little I respect these rocks. And again, cursed multicolor belt. I would say something like there's not a lot I can do about that, except I am in fact in control right now. This is the real me you're seeing. And then down, and then down. Right, super excited for these rocks to actually leave. For me not to have to care about this area ever again. Super excited about that, actually. And then you. And you. Pick up all this. Shove them in. All that. Shove them in. There's going to be more. We're not done. Rock for the wood chipper. There we go. Probably. It's going to be fine. 3 though. Almost there. 1 more and we can start printing them and then this can be checked off. Soon. Very soon. Wait, what? 2 of rock 2. Do we only need 2 of them? And we get these. I think we only need 2 of them. Oh wait, this might be done. Hold on. Hold on. We might be finished here. Oh, we are. Oh. Well, that's a really pleasant surprise. And then we need you to not do this. We need you to make rocks. Which is... No. Okay, it's on here somewhere. There's making Varrock cocoons. I want to raise better Varrocks. You would think it would be right here by the other Varrock stuff, but it apparently is not. Oh, is it not? Was it not? It's not something that this does? It's these guys now? Like you are making... Yeah. Okay. Okay. And so, and now you do the other thing. You make the Varrock cocoons. And then we have to kidnap this. And kidnap that. I really hope that those Varrocks come back. Because if they don't, I got problems. Uh-huh. Okay, good. They came back. Alright, we finally hit escape velocity here. I should mention something about the mulcher at this point, but I won't. Alright. Mulch, please. Mulch, mulch. So, what we want is this. To take that and put that there. To take this, to put this there. No. It has to be turned around, right? And then we take this and put this here. And that's... I'm having a lot of trouble interpreting what I'm seeing right here, but I am noticing this going with the exact same ingredients as before. Are we finished? Are we just done with rocks now? Was it done last episode and I was just too dense to know? I mean, that's fun too. Alright, so where does the great alien sample come from? Apparently, that is an ingredient. I'm just going to steal it from over there. And maybe everything will just go without issue forever. And like that. And like that, and like that. And we will have achieved tremendous success on the day. Tremendous historic success. Alright, what are we doing? So, these guys are making better Vrocks. That's what happened right here. A Vrock and a cocoon come in, and almost all the time 2 Vrocks come out. This doesn't have to do anything, you're just done. And what we want is to stuff this full of... Basically, we don't want to go too hard here. There we go. So this is just going to be a supply of cocoons. There you go. So that works, maybe. Are we filling up with water barrels? I think we're done. Notepad, come here. Only thing left is moondrops. Oh, and then we have to make Irving's shrine with the best of everything to encourage him to achieve the highest peaks of Irvingitude. All right, good. Good. And I mean, it's even better than good, actually. It's beyond best case scenario. So what we got? We're an hour in. And I've kind of run out of stuff to do, huh? I guess we just kind of putter around the factory looking at things, trying to get ahead of problems before they happen. Which is, you know, usually just a formula to cause problems. Wait, what? Oh, did I pick the wrong guy? Oh, no. Well, that's terrible. So you go here. Okay. That really is quite unfortunate. Kinda glad I looked. Kinda wishing I hadn't looked. You know? So you take that and that. Why do I have rocks on me? I know the answer to that question. I didn't look. Huh. Okay. All right. I accept my give me my medal. Give me my made it all worse again award. And instead of going there, you go here. All right, off you go. I will check back on you later again. So we're not done here. This is building back up what I stole from it. This has everything it needs once this guy arrives. All right, we're going to check on it again. Gonna get rid of these Mark III Vrocks, and then we're gonna stand in city center, and we're gonna go down the entire list again, I think. From the top. Just hit every bottleneck again and again and again and again. Right here. This is okay. Alright. I am glad that progress has been made here. Just walk away. Leave it alone. My attention is distressing it. And distressed Vrox find a way to crash out to nothing. Should we check on Arthurians? Speaking of crashing out to nothing, I haven't looked at them in a long time. That's not very good. Why isn't this very good? Why aren't you making me more Arthurian? Oh, you need more of this stuff. Alright, I guess we knew that from looking here. I suppose we can investigate Arquad jelly and gas. Let's take a look at the oxide stream. Oxide. No, americium. Well, that has fallen off real hard. Why do we suppose that is? Did it get run into a peroxide wall? I can kind of believe that. Are we ramping back up now? Does this mean something? I do not know how to interpret this, the most mysterious of all areas. Maybe our next move is to speed up the particle accelerators still more. I mean, we have the power, obviously, right? Obviously. That's probably getting close to a new record power draw. Wish there was a way I could just shoot this into space. Still the best designed chain in all of Pyanodons. Yeah, we're limping along at the speed of plutonium peroxide being eaten. Let's take a look at that. It's being produced and it's being eaten in equal measure. And this is the bottleneck of producing americium oxide. And we are producing 15K a minute. We're eating 15K a minute. So this is the problem of the factory at the moment. We'll get to that in a second after we look at everything else. All right. Let the watching begin, right? What is this stuff? Watch Guar. Oh, that should be a happy story. Because we dramatically increased everything, right? We had a guy waiting to load. Just not great. But it's backing up, and it's backing up right here. Okay, I'm declaring Guar finally done. Excellent. Let's go look at resveratrol. That is right here. I wouldn't expect it to be backed up quite yet. This guy's delivering, and that's good. And empty, and it's in stock, and it's more than a single cargo load. We're going to say resveratrol done. Milfy, I suppose. That's something we suddenly need an enormous amount of after not thinking of it for a very, very long time. And we're stuck on aramid fiber. So this really is a problem, huh? Aramid fib. Yeah, look how it's getting. This is a really nice graph. Look how it's getting bigger and bigger amplitude as time goes on, even in just the last hour. But we have something going wrong with aramid fiber. So there's our next stop. Easy enough. Then we really are. It really is. We should check in on The Utoi Aloe maker. The Utoi seed maker that we did. That would probably be worthwhile, yeah? Where? Oh, way too far. It's up there. Aramid fiber's done over that way. Sorry. I know where I'm going. It is my factory after all. Alright, so why aren't we making so much more of you? Do we just need to be sped? I mean, is that it? I could also put in better buildings. I can also just speed it up. I'm worried about the chlorine situation though. But we'll start with this, right? The easy, traditional... Oh wait, there's also then this problem. These guys need to be also taken care of. So let's go get... Oh, I don't know. Just 4 level 3 rectisols, probably. And then 8 electrolyzers. So 4 rectisols, 8 electrolyzers. And we're just going to upgrade this area. Hopefully we will never, ever, 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 ever think of it again. I really don't think we're going to see this tech by the end of the episode. But that is not terrible. So long as we're back on the horse. We're researching new techs every single episode. Full sets, no less. So we want 8 of you. It's another one of these situations, friends. Oh, wow, it's broken. Oh, wow, it's been broken for a while, buddy. Okay. Okay, this is pretty fantastic, I have to say. And you are crud and other crud. Crud. I will say spoilage hasn't ruined everything, but spoilage has thought about it. Thank you, and thank you. What a weird situation over here. That's for you, that's for you, that's for you, and yeah, take it, take all of it. Yeah, you, and you, and you, and you. Okay, done. Let's not think about this anymore. Rectisol is where? Down there. Second tier, 2 blocks over. Okie dokie. We need 4 of these guys. So it's second tier. And that's one of you. Are you about to also experience crud? No. Good. Excellent runaway. I'm kind of afraid I'm not going to have a whole lot to do, which means if I actually run out of something to do, I think I have to make a problem for myself, right? I should put in another bank of labs and just ramp up and just constantly running around screaming. That's what everyone's here to see, right? I'll have to get more vat brains before I do that. Why am I even over here? What am I doing? Does anyone know my purpose? Should be right here. Okay, so first and foremost, you guys get upgraded. You guys get King Prod. Secondly, I don't think I'll be able to fit a big beacon anywhere. Like I think there's just nowhere to put it. Like I could put it right here, but this is happening. I can move this somewhere else, right? It doesn't need to be right there. And you just go ultimate speed. And then some will slip through. But it's going to be kind of a challenge, right? At least it's very efficient on the fruits. Alright, so that is good. And that is good. And if necessary, I could probably portal more fruits in. But we're not going to talk about that at the moment. And these guys we're going to upgrade next. And be not afraid of electricity costs. Okay, that's probably good, right? And now we were worried about chlorine, which has this kind of combination deal. It's coming in on biofluid, but it's doing so with an Oh, I gotta not forget to do that thing I basically just forgot to do. Right? So let's tie in here. There we go. There. Now you guys can start again. And I guess in all probability we need another whale, huh? Which one of it are you? That guy? And that's just for delivering, because apparently we need an amazing amount of aramid fiber right now. Fill that cargo. This probably means we now need a loader, which I could definitely supply. Pretty sure the loader is south of here, I guess. Just keep heading south until we hit the fluid. There's some over there. No. I'm so used to seeing wherever there's a wormhole, there's going to be slurry right next to it. But it did not hold up in that case. I am a little curious why. Okay, there we go, slurry. And then it just extends all the way up here. So good. Yes, I will update this entire belt. I will do so. There we go. And now we'll just load in as fast as possible, and we will not have an aramid fiber problem. Which is good, because these problems are many different places. It's never just right here. Aramid fiber is used everywhere. So what's going on with this? What's our problem? It comes in on biofluid. That's really hard to keep going. It comes off of here too. So we're using all of this chlorine first for aramid fiber for some reason. Yeah, and then the remainder is coming in on biofluid. Alright, well, double it goes. I don't mind two of them. Whenever I would need more than one of them, I think it's a pretty big flag that biofluid needs to be rebalanced a bit more. Maybe I'll do that at some point. Just to have it, get my thoughts out on the subject. Just a complete biofluid rework. There's no appetite at all in the Pi maintainers for anything regarding biofluid, so we'll see how it goes. It'll probably just be like a fork of a fork. Or maybe I'll package together as just a mod on its own, stand on top of Pi mods. That's also a pretty good option. Alright, we're done here. And we investigated chlorine. What's the other thing I wanted to look at? It was the new Yotoi maker, right? That was over here-ish, somewhere-ish. Yeah, we were just full of seeds. And in this case, when it is just backing up all the way. Okay, so Why is this not? Okay, why is this not? That's a perfectly appropriate way to phrase it. Need more lignin. And that's because this is. So I guess this is used with preference, and we're waiting for this to fall below threshold, and then we'll turn it back on again, and we'll shoot more fruits down. I mean, obviously it's working, I mean, for the moment anyway. So I guess it's just an entire line of them. At least it's with prod, right? Okay, good. I should probably take care of these alerts too. There's been alerts on the running throughout the factory just forever. Oh, what's going on here? Why? You can't put gadolinium because we can't get rid of the metastable quality because we're full up. Oh, that is, I mean, it's a self-correcting problem, but it's still a problem. Because eventually we'll have to take more metastable out of here, and if this isn't running, it's fine. So the situation is fine here. It's just really quite awkward. So that's good. And this is doing what now? So no space science because no terrible thing. And the hyper fabric up here is being made, just not very much. And we have space science to distribute. So this is probably going at a completely adequate speed for the entire, for victory, essentially. Didn't we have a problem here with these guys, and now this is being made? And so the dots are coming down again. I can't remember what the dot problem was. It's Milfy. That's right. We didn't have any Milfy. And now it appears that we are mill full. And that is wonderful. Okay. Excellent. So these guys are going, and probably maybe even the other one too. Yes. Okay. That is, in fact, truly excellent. So the quantum dots will be made. That'll make the nitrogen vacant. How are we doing on all the other stuff? Like, not too great. Because nitrogen vacancy centers take, what? One multi-dot quantum cell, and it just gets transformed into it in 1-to-1, so it all passes through here. I understand why I would need more dots now. Do I want more dots or more strangelets? That appears to be a major question. I don't know, maybe I better hold off on picking the antelope upgrade. Anyway, let's go take a look at antelope, actually. Antelopes being made? Yes, they are. Is everyone going? You're not. You need more sponges. Maybe I should bump everything by about... I should bump everything by about 50%. I should be extra careful about the seaweed, right? I should really try to consider whether I want the upgrade to be quantum dots or more strangelets. And I guess I don't need strangelets right now, so I said go for quantum dots. But no, there's no strange. Okay, yeah. Get the strangelet upgrade. Just do it. But for the moment, what we need is about 50% more. There you go. And I have to just not be shell-shocked by these figures because this belt is extremely long. Good. That was probably not quite what I wanted, but, you know, I'm going to call it good anyway. And you are like that. Just shovel it out. We're seeing a lot of stuff coming back. That's not a great sign. It's a sign that we are dramatically out of balance. Right there. So, did you drop all your Navens already? Are we asking for Navens? Or we're waiting? And it's waiting for... There's a lot of stuff here. It's not... What's going on here? Did I just not do this? Huh. Maybe I did an earlier recipe. I don't know. Maybe this is okay now? This is a lot of material on this belt headed out. And then not much coming back. Oh, and I was going to continue pulling all this out. All right. I want to say we're done with antelopes. We may have changed, though. We should probably not check that off. I guess we have to deal with the tritium decision, then. To vent or not to vent. So I don't think there's any elegant way of getting rid of it. We'll have to just analyze the situation now. Try to come up with some sort of path forward. Yeah, everything's fine here. So. If I just stay out of God's eye view, maybe we can get this by end of episode. Maybe I'll do that just to sneak it through. Just no camera view. Camera view slows down the FPS. So don't hit that. So what do I want to go look at? Tritium. Let's start looking at tritium over at the big turbine. That's over here, right? And so tritium is not falling, not raising, not doing really anything at all here. These guys are going every once in a while, it looks like. Right now, we might run out of helium-3, right? These guys need to give up their neutrons. And this is... I guess this no longer works with the system that we're trying to build. Now we need the helium-3. And that just killed the temperature of the neurons. Pardon, temperature doesn't really mean a lot at this point. It's average velocity of the neutrons. Now this is just making helium-3 for me. Essentially. We're also probably lucky I didn't run out of power. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what is going on. And I am going to just pretend like that is normal. The point is, this is making tritium, and we're not getting rid of it. So I guess I have to go down and look at plutonium now and try to have a brief discussion about how to get rid of the tritium down here. Because right now it goes in a bin, and this bin is rapidly filling up. It only has a couple episodes left in it, because we're making tritium here. And this is... and there just isn't any use for it. Up here, we are not spinning, we're out of, we have too much Timmy phosphate. That is against the rules, friends. No Purex concentrate. This is usually here, but this is not the problem today. So we're stuck on waste? That doesn't strike me as normal. We have too much ammonium chloride? Antimonium chloride, excuse me. And we need you to go into... oh. This is just not working. There's nothing taking this out. I don't know if this has actually worked. I don't know. But our new way in which we have ruined ourselves today is we have too much. It's just antimony ore, right? It's just timmy ore. This strongly implies I have miswired the belts, and or this is just not going anywhere at all. Are we jammed? Do we just not need any timmy oxide throughout the factory? That strikes me as highly unusual. No, we're just full up. I need to establish a better way of getting rid of timmy ore. Huh. So I could just take it down and have it go into arsenic. That probably doesn't absorb enough. Oh, this is super duper weird. Let's go look at the arsenic maker and see if there's something we can do over here. No. Before we do that, let's make super duper sure that this is being used with preference everywhere. And it doesn't look like it is. It's just on this line. It's not with preference. Okay, so we're gonna help ourselves a little bit right now. That's really not what I want to do. There. And timmy ore in, timmy ore out. And so if this moves at all, just at all, it's using the waste ore first. Oh, except for down there. Ooh. So how about input priority from that side? So this will be used last, and it cascades up, hopefully. Hopefully. There, made a bit more. We're gonna have to watch this, but I guess it's covered under watch americium. I suppose I should also go put it into arsenic as well, because you know what's better than one vent? 2 vents. Okay, good. And this doesn't make a huge amount actually, which is good. Glad I looked, right? This area is just non-stop comedy when it comes to things sticking everywhere constantly. Flip, 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 flip. Takes 1 second, and we're moving at speed 41. That's pretty good, I think. All right, so the americium string going again. This may or may not be going well. I don't know. Right over here, and it's going, and we're spinning, and we're winning. Okay. So something has happened. It is now resolved, and everyone was satisfied with the conclusion. Thank you in the end. We make arsenic somewhere over here, right? Now here's something weird. This is regolith processing for helium. So we have timmy in right here. So we can just do this then, right? And then tune you into the waste channel. Do we have a weird waste channel somewhere? Yeah, like right here. You just have to get 2 timmy ores out. And this is in fact a better solution, because it's going to feed into the entire other line. So the waste ore will be used first no matter what. Good. I'm glad we solved this problem. And we want input priority from that side. Beautiful. So no matter which way it goes, no matter where or how, we're using the waste first. The principle is upheld. So what now? Just don't touch God's eye view, and I will achieve all of my aims. Is that what I'm getting right now? Yeah. Okay, good. And now that one goes, and now this one goes, and we made a shot of the waste stream. And here they're renaming it to Americium Isotope Mixture, which frankly is a much better name. And we're going at the speed of Purex concentrate, which is T-butyl phosphate is probably having a bit of an issue there. But regardless, we are pumping as hard as we can, and that is pretty hard. Okay, good. What else? What do we do for the next half hour? Besides just stare forlornly. Yeah, we're going to get this tech. We're going to do it. If I have to wait just a little longer, I'll do it. Just have to remember not to open up anything that slows the game down. Actually, let's take a look. How are we doing? Still quite bad. There are a few things happening in the background of my computer that might be slowing it down a smidge. But probably isn't like 5 UPS worth. So the factory is going. Therefore, the factory is going slower. It just is. All right, we're going to leave this alone for a while. Oh, we were going to watch Tritium. That was our what we came here for. And then just Tritium just isn't used. We have to find a way to get rid of it. And if we must, we vent it. So one way is here. But I get the feeling we are producing far in excess of what we need here. Just far in excess. And it's being made in the other place too. We want to just draw an enormous line all the way up. This is pure waste tritium here, so I guess this is what I'm doing. Oh, I opened up the map. I don't want to do that. All right, let's do it. Let's put the first thing to do is to pull together all of the problems into one big lump so I can look at it all at once. That means drawing a base spanning pipe, which is the best kind of pipe. We're going to run into fluid extents, and I'm just going to pump everything along, and it's not going to matter because this is all of a uniform character, all of one spirit. It is of identical substance. So it can be all considered the same thing. And that identical substance is waste tritium. We're going to go through right here then. Like all of these accumulators up here, they're just straight up adorable. Oh, I can make better accumulators for the next embassy. That's my next big thing. I should begin work on the next level embassy. To really show the biters the might and majesty of the factory. That sounds fun. We'll probably start that next episode. I am shocked we haven't hit fluid extents yet. It almost gives me hope we're going to make it. Almost. No, none of that though. Oh, we're here. We actually made it without fluid extents getting in the way. Absolutely shocking. And so we need to get in on this and watch it trigger right now. Just right now. No. No, it's not even close, really. Alright, we're probably just venting it aggressively. No, this is a problem. Why isn't this fully pressurized? I didn't connect it up right at some point. And then it's just going to overflow into venting because that's just how it goes. All right. This will at least solve this problem. Not satisfactorily, mind you, but it will be finished. All right, right there. Right there. And we're still connected. So where did I cause myself a problem? Not here. Oh, right here? No, still not here. I feel like maybe I didn't connect it at the tank, but then I wouldn't have seen tritium on the way up, and I did. Maybe I hallucinated that? Entirely possible. Then right there. Right there. Huh. Oh. So because we have these giant tanks, the answer was there was nothing wrong, friends. All right, we have... I've done this, I guess. Should probably watch Helium-3 still. But I did that. So what do I need for the next need better accumulators. Maybe I go do that. Maybe we go check in on Moondrops and Varrocs again. Make sure those are at least going. Specifically just Moondrops, right? Sorry, getting off track. Not paying attention. This is good. Yeah, we're definitely going to get it. But right here, this appears to be working, right? They were waiting for the seeds to come by, and these guys get first dibs on the seeds. And eventually, it's just going to be... I don't even know what it's going to be eventually. It takes a long time to ramp up, I guess. And this guy isn't even going because he can't get the seeds. And then only after that pressure resolves. This pressure gets all the way back around here, I guess. No change. This made 14,000 products. It's kind of funny. It's probably been doing this for all 3 levels. All right, right now, let's see it. No called shot today. I'm glad to see it's working out. And shouldn't it be... Maybe this needs to be faster. Okay, I can believe that. Let's help. There. Shove them out as fast as they can come back. There should be no line here. Right, this is going to start grabbing, and you're going to start going. Yeah, it was bottlenecked on the botanical nursery. Now they're both going, and then some are slipping out as well, and that's just fine. So that's our bonus stuff, and this is there. Beautiful. How about now? Called shot? No. No, of course not. No. All right, so good. I have high confidence that's going to work out. We only have to hit twice more. It's not terrible. I think I'll probably make these better accumulators, and that's probably going to be it for the episode. Things are calm at the moment, and what more can I ask for? I feel like I am far off track here. I'm assuming that's just bones again. I should probably check on cotton guts. Oh, these guys are still sending cocoons. Why aren't you moving? Oh, you're just missing the materials? And why aren't you delivering? Because there's some issue here. There. And then you should have that, and you should deliver all of those things, and then you go cycle, right? And you need to wake up. Whatever. Okay, I guess. There you go. And then we're throwing these out, and this is going again. All right, so all that's fine. It was just a little hiccup. It's just fine. So what's this next level accumulator I have to make? Oh, we're definitely getting this tech. I was wrong to doubt. Completely wrong. Accumulator. We need to make this thing. And that's just... Oh, it's the pylon. We need additional pylons, and this is how we get them. So we need super caps. It's just a lot of stuff. Do we... All right, here I am opening up the forbidden screen. Basically a pause button. Super caps are right here, and they do go on a belt, but they don't get picked up anywhere. It doesn't matter. So let's just come right here and build a new thing. This is accumulator. And they have to go into the wormhole too. A special military wormhole channel that we don't have yet. Do we have a place to vent out biopolymer? Probably around here if I sniff around a bit. But I do not see. Well, that's a shame. We'll have to do something about that. All right, anyway, let's start from first principles, right? The first thing we need is going to be, this is going to be our destination wormhole. Going to be tuned to a special channel like this. And then we'll fill it through full of whatever. But it's going to have substations on it. It's going to have these accumulators on it. It's going to have the solar panels on it. Probably 2 solar panels, 2 accumulators. And then we need to make a whole bunch of lasers. I don't know if we have a laser turret manufacturing area anywhere. But I want to do one test where I just see what happens when I piss off a hive with nothing but laser turrets to communicate with the natives. So we have 2 new ones? Oh, is this really the one we have out there right now? I guess. This is 150 gigajoules. This is 150 gigajoules. Here, hold on. Stay with me. And these guys over here, what are useless, are what? 150 megajoules? No, it's 1 gigajoule. So each of the new ones is 150 of the old ones. And each of them, so it's like I can replace, that's still not enough, is it? Because these were utterly worthless before, and times 150 is quite a lot, but that's still not what I need to see. Then we need a janitorial area right here. We want this next lit substation. And we want you, and that's going to be accumulator. Then we're going to want wormholes in here as well, which is going to be a bit of a trick. The good old put the wormhole in the wormhole trick. But it's mostly just going to be routing. We need optical cable, next lit plate, biopolymer, blue, super caps, nanowires, and super steel. And we will get this done. We want 50 optical fiber, 100 Nexilit plate, 20 biopolymer, polymer, 10 blue circuit, 15 super cap, 10 nanowire, 50 super steel. This is going to be a chonky one. So 100, 200, 220, 225, 240, 250. Actually, quite tight. The answer is 30. So that is... Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so 1,500, 1,500, and then 3,000, and then 600, and then 300, then 500, and then 300. All right, good enough. It's going to hit any second now. So I guess the next big arc is next level embassies. Maybe I should write that down on my list. Oh, you didn't see any of that. Next level embassies! Exclamation point. Then we have to figure out the optimal way. The ideal thing that could happen, if I could wish for anything, it would be wishing for just lasers doing the job. Just all I have to do is put in a large enough bank of lasers, and all my problems will just vanish in a poof of foul-smelling smoke. However, I do not think that's going to happen. I do not think lasers are going to be enough, especially during the critical introductory phase, when the ambassador is just making his presence known. We have Milfy. The line is gone. Looks like we need SSP. Probably should pay attention to that. Also should pay attention to that, huh? But I'm in God's eye view right now. I should get out of this as soon as possible. Optical fiber is done here, right? Yes. Oh, and I lost it. Double click for the loss. Then all the way over. So we got that. And now we need nanowire, and that looks like those. Nanowire, please. Then we need what? Well, biopolymer is right there. Then load items, biopolymer, 600, do not wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We didn't get blue circuits. Again, I double clicked. There's some weird sensitivity thing right there. Probably right here. And then you have to take a long journey to go and get super caps, which only exist right there. That's fine. Load items, super cap. Get 500 of them. Good. Now you are here. We do circuit condition. One of the last ones of these I'd ever do, right? So 1. I said 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Good. 1,500, 3,000, 600, 300, 500, 300, 1,500. Then unload until caravan, crud 1, and of course, crud 2. There. You are now ready to go. Go and do my will. Lastly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. all done. These are, here, we can even check this off, right? Pull up all of that, and then we don't need that anymore. Next level embassies, exclamation point. It's nice that things have returned to being calm. Oh, I'm still in remote view. Doesn't do to slow it down like that. This is like that, and you are everything that is not one of these accumulators. Yeah, not that. Whereas you... Well, why would I ever need more than one of these? That's the first question. Good. All right. Now, lastly, a janitor in the pattern of so many other janitors. A vital part of the factory's operation. Probably not fill cargo. Probably we have to use an adder. Do this thing. Red in, green out. Then we do each equals plus 1 output T. Good. And now we circuit condition against static value. T is greater than 2000. Then you go, don't wait, and it goes all the way to the digestive system, where it gets dumped. Empty cargo. All right, off you go. So that's everything we need then. Good. We have done something. Why isn't this worked out? And yep, there we go. And we're going to have to get RoboPorts and repair packs and a whole bunch of other stuff. Walls, hands, everything that you need in order to make a embassy, because it has to be self-deploying. All right, I think we're about done. Yeah, this is time to wrap up, and we're about to get our tech, and everything's great. This was a good episode. Wish we would have gotten 3 techs instead of just 2 techs. But any progress on technology is welcome progress. Now. Excellent. All right. Next episode, we will research the antelope upgrade. But for right now, a rum package. And then after that, mining prod. And then just try to clear out all of these utility sciences. It's like 3 or 4 more episodes left on that. And then, well, I don't know. There's a bunch of hidden text behind these, like all that, in order to expose more and more infinite texts, which do not count. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 infinite texts. I suppose the thing to be judging on is how many hidden texts are left. I think the sweater is also something I should go for. A nice, cozy sweater. I'm probably going to explode if I try to put that on, right? So I should probably make this and then upgrade it to the sweater and make a nice, comfy, cozy way to spend the day. But I think we're done. Is that close enough? No. So the only major thing left is they're largely decorative. Here, let's add decorative things. There's next level embassies, there's Irving Shrine, there's distribute logos, which I haven't done for hundreds of hours. I think we have to put all these pie logos all over the place. Yeah. There's all sorts of stuff to do. Anyway, let's not think about any of that. Let's just wrap up. We have done enough for today. We have done very well. And we should be congratulated. Probably, I don't know, how many more episodes do you think I have? 2 weeks to coincide exactly with the next Path of Exile League launch, which is absolutely what I'm going to start playing. I don't think I'm going to be playing it on any sort of stream. I don't think I'm going to be taking videos. I think one, I need a break, and two, I don't think it's that interesting. Like bottom tier interesting. Like maybe stream on Twitch, perhaps. Maybe I'll do that, but I'm not sure who is going to want to watch it. Maybe I'll try it. That's what I learn. That is how we learn, right? By trying. And then if I'm actually streaming live, you'll get to see how often I'm pausing things. Spoiler alert, it's quite a lot. But I'd also feel obligated to only play on stream. Maybe I have to get over that. Anyway, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. But for right now, recap. Screenshot taken. What have we done today, everybody? Everything's pretty good. We made it through everything and just started working on like nice to haves, like the next level embassy and planning for decoration and Irving Shrine. Everything's fine. As far as I'm aware, there's no real problems throughout the factory. Not the bottleneck is the Americium stream, and that's just a matter of increasing the plutonium peroxide consumption rate over here, which is just spamming more speed modules onto the particle accelerators. Doesn't that sound like sane words be coming out of someone's mouth? Maybe I can just copy and paste it over there. We're going to have to do something with stacking all of the isotopes as well. But like if I double this, then the entire digestive system for shuffling things around and then getting rid of the proceeds is also going to be affected. Maybe I should try ramping it up slowly. I've got many thinky thoughts. I can also spam this more and more. Just the old style shuffler that takes plutonium peroxide and shuffles things expensively and very slowly. The key being very slowly. I wonder how many of these I have in the can. Maybe I just add them in. They're always welcome. It's always doing the job, right? What else? Science is going. 2 texts today checked off. That's fantastic. Everything else is fine. We finally completed the Antelope Tower. Our next space science is even more strangelets. I should perhaps think of stacking more quantum dots, as that's another bottleneck. I don't know. Everything's just great. I'm going to call it 2 weeks until the end. How about that? Maybe a bit longer. 2 weeks sounds about right, though. Anyway, I'm now done. Thank you very much, everyone. See you all later. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.